live and on your side. This is WSAV News 3 today at 6.
And a very good morning to you. It is Monday, August 3rd. I'm Ben Katko. Kim has the day off. Thanks for joining us here on News 3 today. Going outside live right away for a look there out over General McIntosh Boulevard near downtown Savannah. Alyssa Carsley's here this morning with that first day of school forecast as you get ready to head out the door with your kids. Alyssa, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Ben. I wish I had a better forecast for those back to schoolers because it is just going to be a rainy day. Very similar to the wet weather we saw yesterday afternoon, yesterday evening, all thanks to a cold front. So make sure you're putting the umbrella in the kids' backpack. They'll need it at some point today, and if not today, sometime over the next couple of days. And you can see we're already starting off the day with a few rain showers, mainly south of I-16 and off our coastline, thanks to this cold front that's sitting off to our west. It's going to gradually stall out, bringing up all this moisture from the Gulf, which you can already see starting to pop up across the Florida Big Bend region, heading up towards the coastal empire and low country. So while you might be staying dry this morning as the kids head to the bus stop, it's definitely going to be a rainy afternoon as the chance of rain becomes likely. Now the good news is, because we're already starting off the day with a little bit of extra cloud cover and a higher chance of rain this afternoon, our high temperatures won't be nearly as hot. Finally, after a very hot July, back even below average by a few degrees into the upper 80s. So coming up in just around 10 minutes, we'll time out those rain showers for the first day back to school and of course talk about the summer heat that returns by the end of the week.
Alyssa, thank you. Today would be a great day to download the WSAV Weather Now app. It'll come in handy every day this school year as your students get ready for their day. It is a free download in your app store. Happening today, more than 33,000 students are getting up early and heading back to the classroom for the first day of school in Chatham County. District leaders say this is the start of several new changes, from cell phone restrictions to a new 5-year academic roadmap aimed at improving student success. WSAV's Genevieve Lund is live with what parents need to know on day one. Genevieve, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Ben. If you listen closely, you can hear the hum of a bunch of school buses behind me getting ready for the first day of school here in Chatham County. Now today, the school day is going to start very early for thousands of families here across the coastal empire. If you take a look behind me, more than 300 school buses are going to be carrying about 27,000 students across the county, with different initiatives taking shape this school year as well. It's very exciting. Superintendent Dr. Denise Watts will spend the morning visiting schools across Chatham County to welcome students and staff. Students will notice several changes this year, including Georgia's new distraction-free education law, which limits personal cell phone use during the school day. Now, the district is also launching a new 5-year unlimited possibilities strategic plan, expanding high-dose tutoring, introducing more consistent grading expectations across schools, and requiring families to use PowerSchool for students in progress. Now, students will continue receiving free breakfast and lunch, while transportation and campus safety remain top priorities after months of planning.
Level of preparation that I have seen over the last few weeks reflects a simple belief. Readiness is where vision becomes visible. A strong opening just doesn't happen by chance. It happens when all of our divisions, all of our district leaders, school leaders, and staff work together.
Now, district leaders are also encouraging parents to log into PowerSchool early to verify transportation, emergency contacts, and student schedules before dismissal this afternoon. And with buses back on the road, drivers should also keep in mind to slow down in school zones. And remember, it's illegal to pass a stopped school bus with its stop arm extended. Now, Superintendent Dr. Denise Watts will be making stops throughout the day at different schools to kick off the first day of school. She'll have a news press conference later this afternoon. We'll be there with more information. For now, we're going to be here all this morning watching the buses get ready to go. They're filling up with gas. Reporting here, Genevieve Lund. Back to you, Ben.
All right, Genevieve, thank you. Here's what you should know if you plan to drop your kids off this morning. After some confusion over when Chatham County school zone speed cameras would be turned back on, police say the permitting issue that delayed their restart has since been resolved. The cameras will go active today now, starting with a 2-week warning period. Police say drivers will start receiving citations August 17th during designated school zone times. That includes arrival, dismissal, and all the hours in between. The citations will not add points to a driver's license. However, police say failure to pay could prevent you from renewing your tags. There is one exception. Cameras in the Southwest Elementary and Southwest Middle School zone will not be operational. That's because of a new state law prohibiting prohibiting the cameras on 4-lane highways without a crosswalk in the school zone. You can find a full list of school zones, bell times, camera hours, and active dates, and everything else at WSAV.com/school zones. The Bullitt County Sheriff is also urging drivers to plan ahead today as students return to the classroom there. Sheriff Noel Brown says families should expect longer commutes and backups during the first week of school. The Sheriff's Office also plans to increase its presence on county roads during the first few weeks. Brown says the county has also increased the number of school resource officers.
We have between 20 and 25 school resource officers that are in place at pretty well all our schools now, with the exception of Bible Baptist. But we have one nearby at Trinity, which is within a couple of hundred yards of that school.
The Sheriff's Office is also reviewing traffic flow around school zones, looking for ways to improve safety and ease congestion in the future. New this morning, if you plan on stopping at the gas station before school, it might be a little less pricey for you to fill up today. AAA says drivers here in Georgia are getting just a little bit of relief at the pump right now. The current average is $3.87. That's down 5 cents from last week. The most expensive places are Macon, Atlanta, and Hinesville. The average here today in Savannah is $3.86 a gallon. South Carolina is also getting a little relief. The current average is $3.67. That's a drop of 10 cents from last week. The most expensive places are Sumter, Hilton Head, and Aiken, Edgefield County. And in the Low Country, the Jasper County School District will host an open house today at their schools. This is an opportunity to meet your teachers, receive supplies, complete registration, and get your transportation information. The elementary open house runs from 3 to 6, while the middle and high school runs from 4 until 7. And don't forget, you could save a little money on school supplies this weekend before your kids go back to class in South Carolina. Starting Friday, running through Sunday, you'll be able to buy eligible items without paying state or local tax. You can find a full list of those tax-exempt items online at WSAV.com/tax-free. On to a developing story now as the Savannah Police Department investigates the potential misuse of their flock camera safety system. The mayor and other city leaders plan to provide updates and address questions today about the investigation. SPD says the potential misuse was discovered during an internal audit. Investigators say the 6 employees are on administrative leave. 4 officers and 2 civilian employees allegedly conducted searches that were not related to law enforcement, including searches involving personal acquaintances and family members. The department also says 1 officer allegedly provided access to the SPD system to someone from an outside law enforcement agency. The 6 employees could face termination as well as possible criminal prosecution. SPD currently operates 103 flock cameras through the city. The department says every search is electronically logged, including who conducted it, when it happened, and the reason for the search. SPD says it has now implemented weekly audits through its Office of Professional Standards to look for potential irregularities. The department says it will not release additional details about the alleged misuse while the investigation is active. Savannah Mayor Van Johnson tells WSAV, quote, "Public trust is non-negotiable. These tools exist to keep our communities safe, not for personal or unauthorized use. When concerns were identified, our department acted swiftly, transparently, and decisively." He goes on to say accountability is not optional. It is essential to maintaining the confidence our residents place in our police department every day, end quote. We'll bring you the latest as we learn it today from city leaders. The investigation is still active and ongoing right now. Savannah police have confirmed that the department requested that the GBI conducts the investigation regarding those allegations. Also developing now, a man is charged with attempted murder following a Saturday night shooting on Hilton Head Island. Mayor Alan Perry says Beaufort County deputies were called to the Sandalwood Terrace complex after an argument between 2 men ended in gunfire. The injured man was taken to the hospital while the suspect initially refused to surrender. Deputies say they established a perimeter and called a SWAT team, but the suspect gave up before they arrived. Police have not released the identity of the suspect or the condition of the injured. 6:09 straight ahead.